Hello guys, welcome back. Merlin here, and today we're going to be jumping into a new deck I have built, my first actual deck that I've built by myself on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. My new deck is kind of an oldie but goodie for those of you who are familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and a little familiar with the original series. So, I have built what I call CyberDark Legacy. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the CyberDark cards, you know that the fusions and the weaker effect monsters require that you have weaker and lower level dragons in your graveyard so that they can attach to them and increase their attack points. So for this deck we have one CyberDragon, two Assault Wyverns, one Red Eyes Wyvern, one Cyber Laser Dragon, one CyberDragon Veer, one Red Eyes Retro Dragon. We have CyberDark Edge, CyberDark Horn, CyberDark Keel. We have three CyberDragon Zui, two Cyber Barrier Dragons, three Proto Cyber Dragons, one Red Eyes Black Dragon, CyberDark Impact, Red Eyes Insight, Photon Generator Unit, Banner of Courage, Block Attack, Stop Defense, Red Eyes Spirit, Return of the Red Eyes, Damage Polarizer, two Attack Reflector units, and then for the fusions we have CyberDarkness Dragon, Chimeric Overdragon, and CyberDark Dragon. Now real quick we're going to touch on some of these guys' effects, like the CyberDark Dragon. When this monster is special summoned, select one dragon-type monster in your graveyard and equip it to this card. This card gains attack equal to the equipped card's attack. This card gains 100 attack for each monster card in your graveyard. And if this card would be destroyed, the equipped monster goes instead. And that's kind of an easy way to keep an offense on the field. And then you have Chimeric Overdragon. When this card is fusion summoned, send all other cards you control to the graveyard. The original attack and defense of this card becomes equal to the number of fusion material monsters used for its fusion summon times 800. Each turn, this card can attack your opponent's monsters a number of times equal to the number of fusion material monsters used for that summon. So let's say you use 4 monsters. That is an attack power of 3200 and an attack capability of 4. So the more you fuse, the more it can attack, but fusing more than 5 or 6 is really superfluous because he cannot attack your opponent after attacking those monsters. And then our other fusion monster is CyberDarkness Dragon. You can equip one dragon type or machine type monster from your graveyard to this card. This card gains attack equal to the original attack of the equipped monster, and when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can send one equipped card you control to the graveyard, negate the activation if you do destroy that card. So he's got a little bit of a built-in defense. Now, one of the other monsters I like in this deck is Cyber Laser Dragon. This card cannot be special summoned except by the effect of the Photon Generator unit. So this one here, I need to tribute 2 Cyber Dragons to special summon it. Just like with the Cyber Barrier Dragon, I need to sacrifice one card, or one Cyber Dragon, to attack Reflector unit. But the Cyber Laser Dragon, once per turn you can destroy one monster with attack or defense equal to or higher than the attack of this card. So he can still attack after this ability. So say your opponent has a monster in play that you know your Cyber Dragon can't get through. You sack a couple, get Cyber Laser Dragon, he blows it up, and he can still attack your opponent. Now, for the Cyber Barrier Dragon. This card cannot be special summoned or set. Well, normal summoned or set. It can't be special summoned except with Attack Reflector unit. And once per turn, while this card is in attack position, your opponent's next attack is negated. So you can either leave him in attack position and blow your opponent's first attack each turn, which, if you do that, he won't survive the next swing, I guarantee you. So what you can do is use him as a 2800 defense, making it harder for your opponent to get through. Now, with all that being said, we're going to go back and we're going to take this through a couple of test runs real quick. We're actually going to do some PvP because I find that's the best way to test the deck thoroughly. We're going to do a ranked duel, just the two of us. And I find that with this particular set of rankings, it's usually pretty easy to find an opponent. Okay, he's going to be rank 3. He's from Brazil. Now, I am a rank 2, I do believe. And hopefully, my first hand does not fail me. I'm going first. See what's going on here. Okay. So, I don't draw. I'll place 2 cards down. End my opponent's turn, and I feel like I'm missing a couple of slots here. I'm assuming this must just be for speed or what have you. Okay, we're definitely facing a magician deck. The nice thing is, I know that my CyberDark can easily beat that. Of course, I'm going to have to take that attack directly. Alright. Draw. Attack Reflector Unit. We're going to summon this guy. In attack mode. Now, I don't really want to attack, but at the same time, I can't deny it. Swing. Alright, we're going to forgo that for right now. Once per turn, this card is you can special summon level 5 or something from your hand, then change the target to it. Okay. Alright, we're just going to activate the effect. Confirm. Get my Cyber Barrier Dragon. Actually, we're going to summon it in defense mode. That gives me 2,800 points for them to try and carve their way through. Now, we're going to go to the end phase. I still have a block attack spell. Hopefully, he won't be able to charge his way through that defense anytime soon. Now, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Cyber Barrier Dragon. If I had left it in attack mode, sure, it would have blocked one attack, but the second attack would have just obliterated it, along with a good chunk of my life points. Okay, he's got 2,000, sure. But at least at 2,800 points, I know he's not carving through my Cyber Dragon. At least not right away, anyways. I draw. That'll work. I'll summon this. Okay. Once per turn during your end phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, and special summon it. Now, let's see what the effect over here is. During either player's turn, you can discard this card. Okay. Now this, he can special summon one level 5 or lower spellcaster, so let's test our luck here. Attack. Hopefully he doesn't have anything in the grave to do, or hand to do that. There we go. Alright, his monster just got obliterated. Okay, if this card is stripped of battle, you can target up to 3 magician cards with different names in your graveyard and add them to your hand. Okay. Apple Magician Girl, Kiwi Magician Girl, sure. And then I just end my turn. I will admit that the deck is a little slow going, but thankfully it looks like his deck is based around those Apple Magician Girls. He's got to be running at least 3 of each, and there's at least, I think there's at least 4 or 5 of them. I think there's 1 for each level. So what he'll probably do is obliterate my Red Eyes with his Kiwi there. And then I just kind of sit here and hide behind my barrier until such time as I draw what I need here. Okay, 1700, sure. Once per turn, you can declare a level from 1 to 8. This card becomes that level until the end of turn. Okay. And let's see what's in his fusion if it'll let me. Nope. Alright, so it's a level 6 monster. Not quite sure what good that did him. I can tell you right now, my Red Eyes Wyvern is going to the graveyard. Alright, this should be the end of his turn. Yep. I draw. If you control Red Eyes type monster, which I do not, but still, set it face down. End my turn. Basically, at this point, I've got the 2800. He's got 2017. I mean, if he draws a Dark Magician or what have you, he would still have to sack both monsters to pull that off. As opposed to facing off against my, 2800. Okay. Magician of Dark Illusion is only 2300. I don't want to do that. During your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell or trap card, you can special summon this card. If you activate a spell or trap card while this card is faced upon your side of the field. Okay. Used it for Dedication to Light and Darkness. Okay, that Magician of Black Chaos is now strong enough to whip through my Cyber Barrier Dragon.
Here we go. I attack with a monster. My monster's effect activates.
Okay. If this card destroys a monster, banish that card. Okay. Well, once his turn ends, let's see what I get. Okay, you can target one spell or trap card in your graveyard. Let's see what I got. Okay, I got CyberDark Edge. But I can only grab a monster who is level 3 or below, so we're gonna actually surrender this game. And we're gonna close that. We're gonna do one more match. Kind of do another test run. Kind of see where I need to improve the deck or not. But so far I'm kind of happy with it. I mean, I held him off pretty good. It did a pretty good job once I got that 2800 of slowing him down. That's kind of what I was hoping for, is that I would be able to slow him down enough to kind of give me some room here. Okay, so I have Red Eyes Retro Dragon. If a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster you control is destroyed by your opponent's attack or card effect is sent to the graveyard while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card while this card is in your hand. You can special summon this card in defense position. Okay. And if you do, special summon as many of those destroyed monsters as possible in the same position they were in when they were destroyed. You can tribute this card. You can tribute this card. You can normal summon one Red Eyes monster during your main phase turn in addition to your normal. Okay? I think the main thing I'm going to be doing is throwing Attack Reflector Unit and my Proto-Cyber, who, as soon as he hits the field, becomes a CyberDark. There's CyberDark's Wii. So actually, I'm going to go for that cheap hit. He didn't summon anything. He didn't throw anything face down. So I'm going to go to that battle phase and get that cheap hit in. Because with as low as the life points are, Battle City rules, that's going to be a lot of damage right there. Alright, so we're going to go to... Let's see. So on my next turn, I probably should have threw these before I attacked, but either way. I'm wondering if he's kind of getting the hand like I did last time, where there just wasn't enough to really defend myself. But then again, it all kind of comes down to how well the deck is built. Is it balanced? Can it pull the job on its own? Now, I've learned that I need some level 3 and lower dragons in this deck in order to pump up my CyberDark cards. At least the weaker ones. Or just keep them in my hand until I summon or fuse them together for my CyberDark dragon. Okay, why would you throw that in attack position? Even I have to question that one. Draw. I activate the spell Banner of Courage. And then I'm going to throw 2 cards face down. Summon my Proto-Cyber, who becomes a technical CyberDark while he's in play. So we go to battle phase. He's going to attack Cyber Warrior or Battle Warrior. And that's game. So right now, at this build, we currently have a 50-50 for just this video. I do say just this video because I know a lot of people in the MTG community scream about, well, you can't have 100% rating, yada, yada, yada. Well, for right now, I happily say I have a 50-50. Unless the next match changes things. Oh, okay. So you can get some good cards as you level up. If you'll look at my gems here in a second, and my gold. Ooh, that took me up to rank 3. I'll take it. Okay, looks like I'm going to feed my Karibo here. Wow. That is one fucked up Karibo, guys. Okay, if you look at my gems here, I have 4,500. And then I have 45,900 gold. Haven't quite figured out what I'm using that for. But one video I will be doing is I will be doing some pack openings on here. Because God knows I got the gems to spend. But I do want to see how this deck fares again. Because that last match was kind of... I want to say it was a little easy. But with any luck, if I was the guy, based on his play mistakes, I would have threw Battle Warrior in defense mode. That way I don't take any damage. Especially when my opponent has an 1800 or 1700 dragon in play. But based on that, I think I want to test it one more time. I have 1 loss, 1 win. So not bad. And then basically what we'll do is after this match, we'll touch some base on some cards. Kind of look at the deck a little bit. And then you guys can tell me what you think in the comment section. But let's see what he comes up with. Luna Light Emerald Bird. Why do I feel like I'm facing a Harpy deck? You can send 1 Luna Light card from your hand to the graveyard. And if you do, draw a card. This card is sent to the graveyard by an effect. You can target 1 level 4. It is banished or in your graveyard, except in special summon it in defense position. Okay. Well, what I'm probably going to do is attack with my Assault Wyvern. Okay. So you drew Luna Light Yellow Martin. Okay. It's got 2,000 defense points. That's going to be a trick. Especially once I get my Assault Wyvern going. Okay, so I know right away I can't get through those defenses. At least not right now. While on the field, this card is a CyberDark, except during the damage step. You can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. If you normal summon or special summon a CyberDark, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can only use this effect of CyberDark Veer once per turn. Each CyberDark you control gains 500 attack and defense. That'll help. So we'll get this going in attack position. I already know I can't get through that card, so I'm not even going to bother to try and attack it. Now, all I need to do right now is get my CyberDark going, and then I can special summon my Veer, which will again give it 500 points. And it'll also boost this guy up if I'm reading it right. All I know is I'm kind of safe from that thing because it's only got 800 attack points. Got a huge defense. Thankfully, though, my dragon has a decent offense. Okay, here comes something. Okay, so it looks like he's going to be basically searching his deck and ditching things. So he's got Luna Light White Rabbit. Okay. And this guy, when it's summoned to the field, you can send one Luna Light card from your hand to the graveyard. And if you do, draw a card. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one level 4 or lower Luna Light monster that is banished or in your graveyard, except the bird, and special summon it in defense position, but negate its effects. You can only use the effects of this bird once per turn. I draw. Okay, I don't want to use that. Each CyberDark you control, so it has to be specifically CyberDark. Well, I'm going to set this. And I'm going to summon Proto-Cyber. At least this way if he attacks it. So I will special summon this in defense mode. There. Now, while it's on the field or the graveyard. So, I activate Photon Generator Unit. Alright. Confirm. Confirm. Attack mode. There. Now, there is no monster on the field that his effect would qualify to hit. So we're going to take out that defense. There. His one bird's gone. Other bird's gone. Alright, now I end my turn. And as you can see, the deck did a pretty good flip. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get my Veer on the same time as I got my Proto-Cyber, but thankfully its effect kicked, which kicked the other one. But I do like the Cyber Veer there. The CyberDark Veer. Just because I did not actually notice that he gains 500 attack and defense. Or all CyberDarks do. That's not actually that bad of an ability. Shame I only have the one. But for those of you that are interested in running this deck, you can get the Cyber cards, those super rare or ultra rare tickets you get for those events. Cash them in, search through the list carefully. You should find everything for CyberDarkness and the Cyber Dragons, pretty much. Some of the better fusions I still haven't run across yet. They're more, those tickets are more focused towards CyberDark and kind of a little towards the regular Cyber Dragons, like it has the Barrier Dragon, Attack Reflector Unit, Photon Generator Unit, Laser Dragon. It did not have Cyber End Dragon, though. It did have the Chimeric Attack, the CyberDarkness, the CyberDark. But other than that, I mean, I'm quite happy with the deck I built. I did spend some gems to get the Red Eyes part of this, because I basically took the Return of Red Eyes deck, broke it down, took some cards from this, or from that, merged it with this, and just kind of went from there. But mainly I tried to stay towards the Cyber cards, with a few dragons thrown in. I draw. Cyber Barrier, sure. Battle phase. You know what? I'd rather attack with this guy, because I just don't know what his deck has. Oh, Karibo. Oh. Okay. That's on me. I played it safe. Over there, my opponent's chuckling because I wasted a 2400 attack on a Karibo. I'll give him props for that. I'm an old school Yu-Gi-Oh player, so whenever someone plays something in defense, what immediately comes to my mind is Big Shield Gardna. So, yeah. I mean, props for him. But as you can see right now, my deck basically has him on the runs, because if he summons anything strong enough to kill... Well, if he summons anything remotely near these guys, I can either blow it up, because if he kills this, I blow it up with this. I've basically got him. His defense is not going to hold. I've got 2 creatures. He's got 1, or none, I should say. He's a fusion-heavy deck from what I see. I'm guessing based on some of his cards, like I see Karibo, I see Yami for his field spell. I see 5 fusion monsters. And it looks like he's running a, let's see, 5, so that puts up to 17. 3 makes it 20. He's running a 21-card deck. 21 cards in this deck, plus 5 fusion monsters. So, yeah. I'm running 30 cards in my deck, plus 3 fusion. And looks like he's just going to kind of stall the ticker out. Either he's trying to decide what to do, or find a way to kind of blow up my things. That or his internet went to shit, which I've been experiencing a lot lately. Oh well, when his timer runs out, I'll take over and I'll just swing just for the giggles. But as you can see, guys, I won 2 out of 3. That's not bad averages. I mean, unless he drops a Dark Hole on me. Dark Hole, Raigeki, whatever standard now.
It's not whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game.
How did... Oh, it was on my turn. Okay. I actually didn't see him end his turn. Okay. That one's on me. I'm going to say that's a... So we're going to go to 50-50 on that one, because that was my fuck up. So, technically, I won 1.5. I had the win. I just didn't realize that the clock had been turned to me. I honestly wasn't paying that close attention to that part. I should have been. That's on me. But as you can see, the deck holds pretty well. I would say that, truth be told, I'm quite happy with the deck. We're going to take a quick look-see at it one more time. We've got the 1 Cyber Dragon, 2 Assault Wyverns, Red Eyes Wyvern, Cyber Laser, Cyber Dragon Veer, Red Eyes Retro, Cyber Dark Edge, Cyber Dark Horn, and Cyber Dark Keel. 3 Cyber Dragon Zweez, 2 Barrier Dragons, 3 Proto Dragons, 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon, Cyber Dark Impact, Red Eyes Insight, Photon Generator Unit, Banner of Courage, Block Attack, Stop Defense, Red Eye Spirit, Return of the Red Eyes, Damage Polarizer, which is just a placeholder until I can get my hands on, say, Mirror Force or Magic Cylinders, Attack Reflector Unit, and then we've got the 3 fusions, which are CyberDarkness, Chimeric Overdragon, and CyberDark Dragon. So I want to thank you guys for dropping in. If you guys liked the video, smash that sub button. Come join the community. We're growing by leaps and bounds. And let me know in the comment section what you thought of the deck. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day now.